Hi, my name is Pete Clothier and I'm an agronomist with United Co-op out of our Prairie to Sac location. And I would like to talk to you about a new exciting product from Syngenta Biologicals called YieldON. Over the past few years, the big buzz in the industry has been about biologicals. While YieldON is not a true biological, it is a biostimulant which falls under the same umbrella. YieldON is a blend of extracts from various plants and seaweeds enriched with zinc, manganese, and molybdenum that they've found to maximize the highest yield potential in row crops and the highest return on investment. So the next question is, what does it actually do to maximize yield potential? YieldON does multiple things in the plant, including facilitating better uptake of and transport of sugars and nutrients, promotion of cell division, which in turn creates larger seeds. It also improves fatty acid biosynthesis and transport that leads to more oil in seeds. It is labeled in all 4 major crops here in the Midwest, including corn, soybeans, wheat, and alfalfa, and has a static rate of 1.5 pints to the acre regardless of the crop. So let's talk about corn first. Most of you are or have used fungicide to protect your corn crop yield potential, and YieldON is a great addition to that application. It is labeled from V10 to R2, so it matches up perfectly with the fungicide application. In the last few years, I've noticed many of the newer varieties not only flex by length and girth, but also by kernel size, which plays perfectly into what YieldON helps promote, and I think is the key to the next big step of yield increases. I've noticed in our side-by-sides, YieldON significantly improves kernel depth and larger kernels, which has led to an average of 14 bushels an acre increase of all our local trials over the past 2 years. Soybeans is another great fit for this product, as all are probably more better known for their yield driving by the seed size. The soybean label for YieldON is between R1 and R3, which also couples perfectly with a fungicide-insecticide application. Another great addition at that time matches up perfectly is Max and K. The addition of some foliar potassium coupled with YieldON to help facilitate the uptake of those nutrients you're supplying tends to be 2 + 2 = 5, I like to say. Many of us have been frustrated over the seemingly glass ceiling that we continue to hit when it comes to soybean yields, and I've found that this product can help raise the bar to the next level, including using it on 2 of our state soybean contest winners in 2024. Our local trials in soybeans have been averaging between 6 and 8 bushel increases with the addition of YieldON. Wheat is another crop that many view as a rotational crop, or perhaps don't necessarily invest the same level of inputs compared to the other crops for a variety of reasons. One thing I love about wheat is that it responds to almost anything you do to it. Late season fungicides applications are all but a staple in wheat, as if anyone has had scab in their wheat, they won't want to have it twice. So again, perfect timing for the addition of YieldON. As I mentioned earlier, this product extremely enhances kernel size and or seed size, so at heading time when the fungicide is being applied, that plant is determining how large a kernels it wants to make, and YieldON will help promote that. Our local data in wheat has been anywhere from 6 to 10 bushel increases. The latest crop that we've started using YieldON in is, and perhaps the most exciting yet, is alfalfa. Alfalfa is another crop that fungicide and insecticide applications have become commonplace once regrowth begins to occur. So we began adding YieldON to that application with some pretty exciting results. In the last couple of years, we've started a high yield alfalfa program that includes fungicide, insecticide, Ascend SL, Max and Boron, and now the latest edition of YieldON. Our trials from 2024 average from 0.3 of a ton to 0.6 of a ton increases with similar quality results. In closing, I realize while budgets are extremely tight this year and everyone needs to make sure every investment is carrying its weight and providing a return on investment, I challenge you to reach out to your local agronomist and inquire about YieldON and where it might fit in your operation. Thank you.